Welcome to Physics 110 and 110A. I'm Lisa Knight, and I'm your instructor this semester. I wanted to take this time to welcome you and tell you a little bit about myself and to give you an orientation to the course and the course structure and expectations. First of all, I've been teaching for quite a while, 28 years. 22 of those years have been at the community college level. Before that, I taught at the high school level. I'm a graduate of UNC and ECU. And I really, really love teaching community college students. I really am excited about this semester. This course is just a survey of physics. It really doesn't have a lot of math in it. I know some of you may be anxious about that component, but this really will not have a large amount of math. It will, however, have a lot of conceptual understanding, and we come into this class with some misconceptions. So that's what we're focusing on, trying to undo the misconceptions that we've come up with to explain everyday phenomena. So the course is pretty straightforward. When you go into the class, you'll see the announcements, and I will be making weekly announcements, reminders, and feedback on homework. And you also see the virtual office link where you can come see me on Fridays between 9 and 10. And if you can't come then, please schedule an appointment with me. I really don't mind meeting with you. I want to help you. The course has 8 modules, a review, and a final exam. And most of the modules are 2 weeks long, with the exceptions of the Getting Started in Module 1 and the Exam Review module. Those are all 1 week long. The Getting Started activities is where you're going to want to start. You're going to want to download your lecture syllabus and your lab syllabus, and you'll want to watch this video. And then you're going to want to open up this introduction orientation, and you're going to want to go through each page of it and read it carefully. When you are done with that, then you will go ahead and learn a little bit about the learning process and introduce yourself in the first forum. And then and you're going to take the enrollment assignment quiz. So this is probably the most important thing for you to do, because you have to take this in order to officially enroll in the course. If you do not take this quiz, then you will not be allowed to continue in the course. So let me tell you a little bit about the modules. Every module is set up the same way. So let's start with Module 2. Notice that it has 2 due dates. So for the modules that have 2 due dates, that's because there is an initial due date for your forum, and there is a due date for the rest of the assignments in the module. And the modules are 2 weeks long. So that initial due date comes at the end of the first week, and then the regular due date is at the end of the second week. So let's just take it Module 2 here. So you'll see an introduction to what you're learning, what objectives we are looking for you to be able to do, what you should review, and then the 3 graded assignments, which you'll always have a lab, you'll always have a forum, and you'll always have a quiz. So as you scroll down, you'll see a book that has video resources and reading material. So it's pretty explicit in what you need to read and do, so you'll want to do that. And then you'll have a forum assignment. So you'll usually have to watch a video, and you'll have to make an initial post. And in this module, the initial post is due by the 5th. Then you'll want to make sure that you respond to 2 classmates on 2 other days. So I'm looking for 3 total posts on different days. For example, in Module 2, you may choose to make up your initial post on the 1st of September, and then your next 2 on the, the 6th and the 8th of September. And so the rubric is always provided for these, so make sure you pay attention to that. Then you'll have your lab. Usually your lab is some kind of applet online lab that you're doing. You'll have a sheet that you'll download. It has the instructions. And then you'll answer the questions as you go and save your work. And then you'll click on this link and you'll submit your completed work as either a PDF or a docx file. I cannot open up OpenOffice or Mac files, so make sure that you are saving them in the proper format. And then finally, you'll have a quiz. And that quiz is usually about 20 to 25 multiple choice questions, and there'll be 1 essay And that essay will be an essay where you are going to be sharing some kind of personal experience you have had relative to the content, something in the content that we've learned. And so, yes, I know you guys will try to look for answers to this, but this is really more of a personal reflection statement of how you have experienced this particular concept or law in your own life. So you can certainly, I encourage you to search Chat GPT or Google or whatever. But to get ideas of something that may have happened that's related to this in your life, but I want it to be related to your life, and that's what I'm looking for. And that's basically what you have to do in every module. When it's time to get ready for the exam is required. It is an online test, and we will spend a few days reviewing, and I will post. So the exam was going to cover your module quizzes. So I will pull 5 questions from each quiz. That'll give you 40 multiple choice questions. And then I will craft 2 essays. So I'm going to do, later on this semester, post some examples of essays. And these are going to be along the same line as what you've seen in the quizzes, where you are relating something from your life to everyday experiences. And so the exam review form allows you to choose one of those to post on and respond to, and then to compare your experience to 2 other prompts. So there'll be 3 or 4 prompts up here that you can choose from, and then you're basically going to be answering a total of 3 prompts because you're going to reply to 2 people and compare your answer to theirs, as well as doing your own post. Okay, so that's basically what will be happening for the review. And then on the 10th, all day, the modules will be closed and the exam will be open here for you to take online. So if you have any questions, I really encourage you to go ahead and send me an email. Now, I use Google Voice, and that is given to you both in the orientation and in your syllabi. So I really prefer you to use that because I am an adjunct. I live far away from Brunswick. I don't always check my email. And when I do, I may have a lot of emails, so I might miss it. I don't want to miss your question. So just send me a text on Google Voice. Tell me who you are and what class you're in, because I have a lot of classes that I teach across the state. And I will get that immediately and be able to answer or come up with a solution for you very shortly. And that will make you happy because I'll be able to respond to you quickly. I'm really looking forward to this semester, and I hope you have a wonderful semester too.